Morning guys, hope you're well. Day 4 of the 16-week Calgary Barbell Powerlifting program, which is free on their website, and I will sing my praises to them because it's absolutely exceptional. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, fatigue throughout the week have been absolutely fantastic. I am not tired in the slightest, which either means my rest is on point, my nutrition's on point, my sleep's on point, one of the other things, or a combination of all of them. I feel absolutely fantastic, so I will say that. Now, what I will say, these sessions themselves are disgusting. I am absolutely exhausted during the sessions. I struggle to walk up and down stairs. This is not a bodybuilding program, but I am dead. When you're doing a percentage of your 1 rep max for multiple sets, good luck. It takes your soul from you. One of the ways I'll tell you it takes your soul from you. I am a 220 kg deadlifter, alright? And we had 150 kilo on the bar for I think it was 3 sets of 6. And obviously you were training like you would be in competition, so I tried to avoid using wraps on it, and I used hook grip or double overhand grip, whichever one suits you. I did hook grip for 1 set, and I did double overhand the remaining sets. My back was absolutely toast. My hamstrings, my glutes were absolutely toast just because I've done so much volume on deadlifts. I've never been a volume lifter on deadlifts. I'll do 2 to 3 reps, move up, 2 to 3 reps, move up, 2 to 3 reps, move up, and keep moving up, and so on and so forth until I get to my 1 rep, until I get to my max. Did my max for a few singles, and I call it. It was just something else, and it was the same on the squats. I had 4 sets of 7 reps. I can't remember what way to put on it. It was 4 sets of 7 reps based on the percentage of my 1 rep max. Again, I was toast. The volume or the energy that it took me to do that was just something else. It was disgusting. There's a vomit bucket in my gym now because of this program. I've never thrown up during the workout before. I've been close to it, but I've never thrown up due to a workout before. I almost threw up, alright? It was energy taxing. It took every bit of my body, my being, my strength to carry on with the session. First session I couldn't do all the exercises. I had no strength to maintain it. I just felt weak. That was down to a number of reasons. 1, I didn't have the best sleep that night. 2, I hadn't ate that much before the session. I trained at lunchtime stupidly, so what I normally do is make sure I've ate enough during the day to fuel my workout. I didn't. I was that excited about starting the program, I shot myself in the foot. So it was kind of a waste of a day on the program, but it's all about learning. So that was that. I've learned from the program also that stretching is key. So I have notoriously been a guy who won't stretch because you read enough from these experts to say you can stretch through the movements and that is enough. And I watch them walk around. They walk around like the pelvis doesn't move, like the knees don't move, like the hips don't move, like everything is just seized. You know why? Because they've never stretched, but they'll still argue that they're healthy. They can't overhead press because they've got no shoulder mobility. They argue you don't stretch. It's stupid. It really is stupid. You need to stretch. Don't care who you are or what you are, you need to stretch. You know what helps with stretching? My recovery is through the roof. Because I stretch, I'm recovering after the workout. So that's the other part for me. The stretching has been key to me feeling fresh this week, and it's not that I'm not trying, because during the set my body is exhausted. I am absolutely burnt out. However, once I've come away, I'm aching all that night, I'm a bit sore. The morning after, when I've slept okay and when I've ate okay and stuff, I'm absolutely fine. I'm able to train again. Sleep and stretching is joint the most important things during your training outside of nutrition. Okay, you need to eat well. Sleep is a given. If you're not sleeping enough, you're not going to perform anyway, so you're not going to cause any injuries because you're not recovering enough to lift any weight to do anything. So I don't put sleep as high as nutrition. However, what I will do is put stretching and recovery on with each other. I think that stretching is so underrated and many people don't want to do it. But I'm telling you, you get them forearms loosened off, their muscles are tight, and you're not getting the full benefit of a tight muscle when you engage with your grip or anything like that. And this is something else for you. So I'm a 220 kg deadlifter, and my grip struggled at 220 kilos. That was my limiting factor. Okay, and my best on a rack pull hold with no grip was 230 kilo, my very best. And that was as soon as I picked it up, it started slipping out my hands. Okay, so I've been stretching now for about 6 weeks, getting everything nice and loose. And the other day in the gym, I did 240 kilo for a 15-second hold. 240 kilo for a 15-second hold, where 230 was my max hold, and as soon as I came up it went, because I just didn't have the ability to flex as hard as I can. My grip strength has gone up as well, and I know this because in my garage I've got a machine, a grip test machine, and the pounds I can grip has gone up about 30 pounds. What I can actually grip from my own squeeze. So yeah, if anyone tells you that stretching doesn't have a benefit, they're chatting shit, because the only thing I've changed in my training, and that's gone from training forearms as well, the only thing that has actually changed is my stretching. And guess what? From stretching, everything's gone up. I can get deeper in my squats from stretching. My ankle mobility is amazing, it's incredible. So if I was to give you any bit of advice, get used to stretching, because it's going to be the difference between you hitting them PBs and not. So where else are we at? Yeah, day 4 today. We've got pause deadlifts, I think we've got pause bench, and I think we've got pause squats as well. It's a lot of pauses, but it is what it is. It's pretty good to say the least. Energy is absolutely fine again. I'm not doing it on purpose, but due to my talking about nutrition and rest and recovery, due to my situation with having to take my daughter to school, and that's a 45-minute drive there and a 45-minute drive back, I don't get a chance to eat first thing in the morning because I'm getting ready and stuff to leave the school and that. So now I don't eat until about 10 o'clock, and it's nothing to do that I'm saying that I'm fasting or anything like that, because I don't do that. Don't believe in it, I don't see the point in it. It's just down to circumstances allows me to eat. I prefer eating early, it's just at the moment I don't always get it. So why do I eat at 10 o'clock? Then I eat about 1ish, then I'll eat about 5ish, boat train, and then I'll eat at evening with my other half. Bless her, she's incredible. And I'll eat with my other half. I'm absolutely fine. I don't need more meals than that at the moment. I'm not saying that I won't moving forwards, because as this goes on, as the programs go, it's getting heavier. Okay, So this first 4 weeks is, best way I can describe it, is an introduction to hell. How I can explain it. And from there we are going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. So yeah, I know I've done a lot of rambling, probably going here, there and everywhere with this, but I just want to say thank you for tuning in. I know this program or whatever isn't, or this page, channel hasn't blown up. I hope it does. I'm going to document everything on it anyway. I have a child on the way as well. I have my little girl on the way. I've got another one arriving. I've got a stepdaughter and I've got my daughter. Got my partner, so I'm outnumbered in the house. Got 2 cats. One is a girl, one is a boy. So even me and the cat Dexter, we're outnumbered. But this is and always has been my escape from everything training. Back from when I was in the army, served in Afghanistan, is when I truly fell in love with the gym. I used to do a lot of calisthenics before it, but I was in Afghanistan in 2014, 2015. From there, I fell in love with the gym. I fell in love with lifting. I have injured myself from not lifting properly, if I'm being honest. I hurt my back, and instead of addressing it, I've always had these niggles, so now with stretching my hips off and addressing my lower back issues, my lifts are getting better, I'm getting stronger, I feel incredible. So yeah, if there's any bit of advice I can give you, fall in love with whatever you want to do. Give it a try, do it how I've always done it, okay, quick one. How I've always done it is if I am in a bad situation and I need to distract myself, I will jump into a sport or a hobby that I know I can do for a little bit and I can put my effort into. From that you will fall in love with it. Alright, whether that's fishing, whether that's walking, whether that's running, whatever it is, you will fall in love with it because it's your escape from reality in that aspect of things. So with that in mind, guys, I know it doesn't make any sense what I'm talking, I just go from here, there and everywhere. It's part of my issues. Stick with it, keep pushing, and you will enjoy it. Take care, guys. I'll upload the videos later. Bye bye. Yeah.